Hello, my name is Linda Chambers, and I am showing you a video on security primers. So, what is a security primer? Security primer is a total information security solution that includes access control, user authentication, encryption, and content security. And it's just a way to make sure that your computer is secure while you're online. Otherwise, your computer could get damaged and/or you could lose some personal information. Total information security solution for a security primer would include access control, which is just a way to keep your computer secure against intrusions, user authentication, which is a way to make sure that you're the only one on your computer and that no one else is able to get into your computer, and then encryption, which is used to protect the message from the eyes of others. And it can be done in several ways, by switching the characters around, replacing characters with others, and even removing characters from the message. So what you need to make your system, your PC, your laptops, and other PDAs, and your network secure: you need to make backups, you need to use access authorization, keep your system patched and updated, be careful with emails and the internet, and be careful with programs that you download and install. Install and use antivirus software and intrusion detection systems, and install and use operating system and hardware firewalls. Backups. Backups are a way of securing your information. They are another copy of the important computer files kept in another location. I recommend that these files are kept on CDs, flash drives, or DVDs. And if you save them on your hard drive, then it's not exactly an off-site location, so if your computer breaks down, you're not going to be able to get the information back. You can keep your CDs, your flash drives, and your DVDs in a fireproof, waterproof, and heatproof safes, which is a separate off-site location than where it is originally filed, which is in your computer. Access authorization: it restricts access to a computer to a group of users through the use of authentication systems. These systems can protect either the whole computer, such as through an interactive login screen, like when you turn your computer on and your computer loads up and Windows opens, you have to put a password in to be able to access the account, or individual services like your server. I recommend that you use strong passwords that include characters and numbers, and please do not use dictionary words. You should keep your system patched and updated. All types and versions of operating systems, Windows, Vista XP, and 7, Linux, and Mac OS, and some application programs all have patches and updates for their systems, so be sure your operating system is not vulnerable to being attacked. So make sure that you keep it patched. So how do you keep it patched? Well, you can go to Windows Update and read through the patches and updates that your computer system needs. Make sure the recommended patches and updates are being updated. And Windows also has a feature where you can allow your computer operating system to keep itself automatically updated. Therefore, you don't have to worry about your system being not updated and patched. I recommend that you be careful with emails and the internet. Be careful with the emails that you open. If you do not know who the person is, do not open the email. Viruses and worms are being spread quickly via emails. Be cautious of the websites you are visiting while surfing the web. The web can give you a virus or a tracking cookie the instant that you visit the site. Also, be careful with programs that you download online. Part of using a computer is downloading and installing programs. There are many free programs that you can use. The important thing to remember when you download and install any program is to look at the options that the program wants to install. Programs often include uninvited extras that may or may not be useful to you, and they also include viruses, worms, and trojans that are harmful to your computer and your network. So carefully look at every screen that appears before you, click Next or Continue. Often there are checkboxes that are pre-checked, and you will need to click on these boxes to remove the check mark if you don't want to install the extras. I recommend that you install and use antivirus protection, anti-spyware tools, and intrusion detection software. These are just tools that keep your computer secure. Antivirus and spyware software that you can install on your computer. It helps prevent, find, and remove viruses, worms, and trojans. It also can prevent and remove adware, spyware, and other forms of malware. You can buy the software online, or you can get the software as a CD in a store. Therefore, you would download and install the software on your computer. Also, keep it updated. Firewall protection. This is within your operating system and in your hardware. good firewall keeps personal data in and hackers out. A firewall makes your PC invisible on the internet so that hackers cannot find you. A good firewall has intelligent intrusion protection technology which blocks suspicious internet traffic. Use the firewall built into your operating system on Windows and on your hardware devices, such as your router. How do you want to keep your router secure? Well, I recommend that you disable your SSID broadcasting, you change your default password and login of your router, enable encryption and enter a key, filter the MAC addresses that are allowed to connect to your computer or to your router, and make sure that all of your computers have the latest protection software and keep them updated. That includes antiviruses, Trojan, spyware removers. And many of these options will require you to connect and configure your router, so I recommend that you be very much careful because if you do not know what you are doing, you probably shouldn't do it. So, in conclusion, if you follow these protocols, you most likely would not experience a security breach. However, people are working very hard every day to find new routes into your network and computers. So, stay in touch with technology development as much as you can, and you will save yourself a headache in the end. Thank you. I hope you learned some new things to help keep your computer and network secure. Have a great day in life. Sincerely, Linda Chambers, RCC student. Thank you. Goodbye.